A very warm welcome to all on today's talk show. Today's talk show is on the topic roles and activities of District Legal Services Authority Chochampur and Free Legal Aid Services. Today's talk show is being organized by District Legal Services Authority Chochampur, sponsored by the Manipur State Legal Services Authority under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority. As it is being organized as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, I, on behalf of the District Legal Services Authority, Chochampur, heartily welcome Sri Nongthopong Kriti Chan, District Assistant to Chochampur, for consenting to be the today's resource person on the topic roles and activities of the District Legal Services Authority, Chochampur, and Free Legal Aid Services. A very well welcome, sir.
Thank you, Pinky.
Sir, before coming to the Free Legal Aid Services, I would like, on behalf of today's viewers, let us discuss first about the roles and activities of the District Legal Services Authority, Chochampur, in which area they are engaging.
Yes, right. Thank you, Pinky, for the question. We DLSA Chuchampur, we have the programs for the legal literacy, legal awareness, and we also do the legal representation in the pending cases. And time to time, we organizes the legal awareness in the villages and the small the town on the like guys like a bank, and then the we do also programs as students of the schools and the also perform at the street play also. And from time and again, this year also we have celebrated the Amrit Mahotsav of the 75th Independence Day. We are actively involved in the engaging of legal awareness camp, and we also held the legal like uh, we have the essay competition, we have the painting competition. In and all, we have the parameters of three as of now as the LSA, where the parameters of three head of the Lok Adalat, and we also go for a mediation and the legal literacy, legal awareness camp. And as of now, we are doing all the outreach programs such as seminars, workshops, debates, and other outreach activities, etc. And on the recent also, we have the project of Helping Hand project, which we target the disabled person, and the we have the programs of the like a outdoor kind of walkathon that you have performed recently. And these are the areas that the DLSA is trying to capture the masses of the citizen of Chuchampur.
Thank you, sir, very much. And once again, I would like to congratulate on being the best District Legal Services Authority. The commendation program has also been concluded on the 9th of November. I, on behalf of all the viewers and well-wishers, would like to congratulate for being the best DSLA.
Thank you, Pinky, for our staff and our we have the tireless efforts of to make it happening all the programs time and again, and we also have done our duties of the staffs and the paralegals, volunteers. We have the retainer lawyers, so we combine all together and to make it this program successful. So we have done almost in the odd hours also after the court hearings. Thank you so much.
Uh, so let us come to the most important part on today's topic, that is the free legal aid services. Sir, first of all, I would like to know that who are entitled to get the benefit of free legal aid services?
Actually, this is the we have the preamble of the Legal Services Authority Act 1987. So it says that the weaker section of the society, and in fact, the legal this act also empowers. They have a certain categories of the weaker sections, and it says in the section 12. So I'll just go with the preamble of the for the in a nutshell. It has to be started from the preamble. What are the we have to understand that when this act is enacted, the preamble of the act is saying on the 29th October of 1994 when this act is in the operation. So an act to constitute services authorities to provide free and competent legal service to weaker sections of the society, to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disability. This suffices that the weaker section of the society, which they have denied maybe the reasons of the economic backwardness and the other disabilities, that this act has to be the enabled to get the equal opportunity for securing justice. So in an order to that, the preamble also says that to organize lok adalats to secure that the operation of the legal system promotes justice on basis of the legal opportunities. So, being the all the according to this preamble, Section 12 has defined under the that who are the entitled. For example, they have given it certain categories that the members of the SC and ST, that is the Section 12 Clause A. Clause B, they are saying victim, that is human trafficking, and secondly is the beggar, that also comes under Section B, which is constituted under the why this has come under the Article 23 of the Constitution. And the Section 12C is saying a woman or a child. Number D is a mentally ill or otherwise disabled person. Number E is victim of the mass disaster, ethnic violence, caste atrocities, flood, drought, earthquake, or industrial disaster, which are victim that has been destroyed everything in this category of the cases. And number F, if Section 12F is industrial workmen. Number G is 12G is custody of the under the Immoral Traffic Act and under the Juvenile Justice Act under the definition of 2J, and the mental health of the psychiatric hospital. And it also said that why this has come up, that they have the certain criteria that the annual income should be less than the 9,000 rupees per annum. So basically, it states that if you are the annual income who earns only under the 9,000 per year, or otherwise under the 12,000 annually, you are getting the income, then you are entitled to get the benefit of this Legal Service Authority Act.
Thank you very much, sir, for highlighting such important points that who are entitled to get the free legal services authority. Mostly, sir has highlighted that a woman also get the free legal services authority. Is a woman, sir, irrespective of her income or financial status, eligible for free legal aid? And also, till what age can a child apply for free legal aid, sir?
Uh, Pinky, there are two aspects in this case. So the query you are stating is that women, irrespective of her income, financial status, eligible for free legal aid. Yes, the constitution of the is also when at the time of the drafting of this, particularly why women has given a specific categories that women has been maybe uh, looked down by the society, and then why this has come a woman or a child. That is Section 12 is saying a woman is category in a wider sense, that it covers everywhere when they have not categorized in the income in the financial capacity. For example, the woman is working as a not on role kind of thing. For example, maybe a industrial worker, maybe some petty jobs of manual work, or maybe woman is categorized as not a regulated kind of income. For example, if maybe she also perform kind of small manual which can be not regulated under the state government, then they are entitled for the without the financial status also. And even then also, if she has kind of power to engage any lawyer also, then when they approach to us, what are the chances of getting under this act, then we are welcome with that, and we cannot deny them, because we women or a child is given like a categorized in this section 12. And regarding the what age can a child apply for a free legal aid, it means that the age of the child is to the factor that when they attain the majority. So it should be represented by the legal guardians or the next to the friend of the child, so that they must be represented, and they should not be neglected. So when they are the adult, or when they have crossed the so they have the thought that whether they are earning or not, it has to be given a category. So there should be a limit that when they are in the majority and adult, then that is the limit. I think it's a child is definition is given here.
Thank you, sir, very much. It means that the irrespective of the financial status or income, where all the women are eligible for getting the free legal aid services, whether the
Yes,
particular woman is a teacher or IS, even an IS officer,
correct.
if he approach to the legal services authorities, he is entitled to get it. Thank you very much, sir. I
Then,
think today's
mm,
viewer will get this knowledge about that. Being a woman, she is entitled to free legal aid services from any of the district legal services authority. Thank you very much, sir.
correct.
Next question I would like to highlight on is that is a person eligible for free legal aid if he or she does not earn or have enough money to pay for his hard case?
Yes, Pinky. I would like to say in this program that also I have the experience of in Susanpur. Whenever they approach when the in the DLSA, and then when we are look into the what the capacity of their earning. So even then also quite of legal is expensive when you go for a trial for 2 3 years, and when it is eligible when enough money they don't have to pay for the legal time to time of hearing. So whenever they approach, if for example a carpenter, we have said that is a kind of the men, in the presumption that he earns around 40,000 rupees per month. So we cannot say that is a regular income they are getting. So when one of the cases has approached to me, then he said, I'm a carpenter. So we cannot presume that he's earning, and when we ask that he is earning around, maybe in the seasonal, he earns around 30,000, that cannot be a regular income. So basically, if he says that if he in saying that he is insolvent or kind of thing, that he doesn't have any money to pay. So when he approach it, we are looking into not in depth that kind of that how much he can pay. But the thing is that if he is not in kind of regulated kind of earning an income, and then even then we have allowed the same carpenter who might presume that he earns around 30,000 per month, because it might earn this month or next month he will not be that capacity of earning that money. So so enough money that the person is eligible, so that enough money that he doesn't have to pay, then we allow them. Thank you.
It means that, sir, if a person doesn't have a regular income and his in annual income is less than 3 lakhs, then he is definitely entitled to get a free legal services, and he is entitled
Exactly.
to free legal aid counsel who will be the free and competent one also. Thank you, sir, very
Correct.
much for highlighting on such a point. Next question, sir, what is the nature of free legal services? Mainly, this is
Uh,
the main focus that all the people who are watching on today's program
yes.
would like to know on this particular topic also, on this question also.
Yes, Pinky, this is a good question that how we represent to the people and the masses of the citizen of Jampur, that we have given in the three categories. One is the legal representation, and then one is the second one is the legal awareness, and the third one is the legal literacy. We do many things on this program. For example, we started with the legal representation when there is a pending cases in our court, and the person, the accused or the litigants, they don't have any money to pay for the litigation costs, and then even they approach to us for the legal representation. In we have the panel lawyer, and then we have a retainer lawyer who can represent them as a LAC to the court, whether it has to be defend the case or whether they want to file a case, any suit or any defense from the against the state case also. So this is we if we they whether we also ask to them that whether they require any kind of legal representation at the time of the hearing of the cases, and then if they inform, then we only directed to the DLSA, our front office, to be represented by our panel lawyers and the retainer lawyers, so that the cases should be proceeded. And the second is the legal awareness. Legal awareness is vastly, we have done a many programs on the for example, we have the campaign, we have the door to door services, and then we have the schools programs, we have the colleges. So legal awareness is done with the not only for the physical, also we have done with the social media also. We have the YouTube channel, and then we impart our legal awareness camp, legal awareness, maybe with some topic, with the specific topic of even what we have just discussed, about the section 12, about the fundamental rights, about the constitution, without the rights of the woman. There are so many varieties of the topic we have, and we have impart the legal awareness in the social media. We have a talk show with our legal expert. We have the resource person also, and then we have in that also, kind of not only in the English language, that also in the local languages of Mar language, and then we have Thadao, and we have Paite language. We have done many shows to the in the last 1 year by the DLSA to Sarpur.
Thank you, sir. It means that the DLSA Chochampur has been imparting the legal aid services to the masses of the Chochampur in every field, whether it be in representing before the court, or in making aware them about their legal rights and legal literacy camps in the school and colleges. I think it's a very important task that the District Legal Services Authority Chochampur has been taking up. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Now, most importantly, if someone want to approach or wanted to seek free legal aid, where he or she has to approach it, where he or she can go and ask for providing such legal free legal aid services. It is a very important one, because some of the people may have no idea about where to approach it, whom to approach it, and how to file an application. Please kind of highlight on this point also.
Yes, for this, we have also time and again we have given the information by way of pamphlets and by way of programs, and then police station also. We have given our mobile numbers of our district legal service authority front office, that is located at our CCM office. CCM office is again located at the mini secretariat at Tibong, which recently we have shifted there, and our front office is there. So anybody, anyone who is the deprived of the legal rights can approach to directly to that office, or to call that mobile number. I'll just mention the mobile number at this program also, at the end of the program. And that number you can call up anytime. If anything that mobile number doesn't escalate the issues, then you can come directly, or anyone who is aggrieved, and then just we have to the front office will guide you in what are the cases that can be taken up, and then even we can fill up the form, and then and let the matter can be posted, or maybe if there is a legal representation, then the our chairman or secretary will decide that the who will be the retained lawyer has to be appointed, and then and there we appointed, and then we the lawyer has been called up, and then started the legal counseling, and then our DLSA office is 24/7, so we do not worry that how it has to be approached. Is approachable only. That mini secretariat is located just in Tidim Road, opposite to Palace Ground. Palace Ground, yes. So that mini secretary is approached. So in the ground first floor, they can come. That DLSA office is located here.
Thank you, sir. It means that I would like to request on behalf of the District Legal Services Authority, example, on today's viewers, that if they have any problem regarding the legal rights, if they have any problem, financial setback in representing their case, they can approach directly to the front office, which is located in the court premises, CGM court, and which is at the mini secretariat, and they can seek help from the retainer lawyer, even can directly talk to the secretary and chairman also. I think today's program will be a very helpful for today's viewers, in particularly on Chochampur's viewers. Thank you so very much for highlighting on such points. Also, it is very common one. People may have thought that in every field nowadays, people say that if I approach to someone, do I need to pay some charges or fees? Does any person have to pay any charge or fee for acquiring and submitting an application for for getting the free legal aid services. It is a very important one. I think it should be, we on behalf of the District Legal Services Authority of Tampa would like to highlight on this point also. So kindly elaborate on this point also, sir.
Yes, thank you for the. This is good question that the one who is aggrieved and then he has a confusion that they might be charged and then it will be heavy amount, and then when they approach the any legal expert also at the same time at the DLSO office. So we are DLSO office. We are not charging even a single penny for that, and then whenever they have come, we just welcome them, and they have to just narrate the what are the grievances, what are the legal rights has been infringed by the particular applicant who has approached the DLSA, and there is no need and there is no fee charges from that moment. And then even we have to form has to be filled up, and this is how it has been discussed, and it is also we can undertake that in the future also we are not charging anything, and that is the purpose that the our preamble says so that it should be a legal free and without any fees, and also basically we cannot is, we should not assume that when you go to DLSA that it should be some chargeable. We are not charging any single penny.
Thank you, sir. It means that
Thank you.
those people who
Mm.
are aggrieved, and those who wanted to approach to the free legal aid, to the front office or to the District Legal Services Authority, they need not to pay any fees or any charges for legal advices or getting any legal services. Thank you very much, sir. And most important is that most of the people, the today's younger generation are all literate persons, but the older generations, the middle class families or the poorer section of the people, they are mostly illiterate. And if a person who is illiterate wanted to approach to the legal aid, free legal aid, to the District Legal Services Authority to Champur, wherever in whatever districts, uh, so what is the need of that person? Uh, do he or she need to approach directly, or do he or she need to be acquainted, or does he or she needs to come along with a person who knows some languages, or who knows some drafting skills? Kind of highlight on this also.
Yes, it's a good question. Whenever this question has arise, also we also have it taken care of it. Even the High Court also we have to given a direction that if something, if the illiterate, whether they have known or language is not known, because there is ethnic languages in Chusampur. There are many dialects. For example, we have the Mar language, we have the Thadao language, we have the Paite language. So in DLSA, we have the lawyers from the many parts and the many ethnic tribes. So even then also we don't have any difficulty with this whenever the illiterate persons turn up to us. For example, in my experience, there was the question of that the Mar language was not having the advocate, but then even among us when we inquired, we have the Mar, we have the Paite, we have the Thado who are practicing advocate in the LSA. So one or another way that even their approach also we don't have any difficulty because we all have that lawyers who understand the local dialect.
It means that the person who do not, who are illiterate or who do not understand some other languages can also approach it, and the District Legal Services Authority to Champur is helping in every way, in every possible way, so that they can get the free legal services. Thank you very much, sir. Next question. It's also related to cases. Some the people may also wanted to know about it. That is free legal only confined to the cases before the subordinate courts? Is it only for the subordinate courts, or if they wanted to go to the higher courts, do they have the possibility of availing the legal aid, free and competent legal aid counsels?
This the answer of this question is no, Pinky. Regarding this, this is not confined only to the subordinate court. If, for example, if we have need to go for a higher authority, the matter may be escalated by sending by chairman a recommendation to the High Court committee. If the matter is pending in High Court cases, then we can directly. They have a committee. So if one of my experience also, they were kind of legal advices, and then I have just told them that there is a high court committee, and then they have to approach them, and we have given all the direction that the person was help in given an assistance. So it is not only DLSA is not confined in that picture for that only subordinate court, only district court, because if at all the arises of going for a PIL or whatever the thing is there, and then we the penal law also on the jurisdiction of the part can directly approach to the high court. So there is the nothing that binding only to the subordinate courts.
Thank you, sir. It means that today's viewer could also get the benefits of today's talk, so that not only to the subordinate court, even the district court, sessions court, and high court, even the Supreme Court, they can approach it, and they can get the free and competent legal counsels if they need it to protect their rights, or if they need to file any appeal or revision. Thank you very much, sir, for
Right.
highlighting on this point
Mm.
also. Now, sir, what kind of cases are can any person apply for free legal aid? And is there any kind of cases where legal services are not available? So these are two categories, that where any in what kind of cases any person can apply for free legal aid, and are there any kind of cases where the people any persons are not eligible for getting the free legal aid services? So it is also a very important one, I think.
Yes, exactly. The information should avail to the masses is saying that if the LSA, they might be thinking that they will approach and then every cases is settled. So no, there are some cases that is which are not compoundable under the IPC, cannot be settled by the DLSA. For example, if the cases is of the serious offenses like section 302 or murder cases and all, it cannot be settled at court. So this is the again in the matter is against the society. So so it has to be dealt by the proper trial in the court of law. So there is not compoundable in under the IPC. So which are compoundable cases can be settled. For example, if matter is coming for theft cases, or for example there is a some simple hurt like section 323, and then it can be which matter can be compoundable in the court of law, then that matter can be settled. And we are the giving the legal services, taking care of the all the matters in that particular area in the criminal cases. And while the civil cases is we cannot go for land liquidation cases which are involved with the, we are trying to pitch in with the state government, which can be settled. But as of now the cases has not come up which can be settled also. But if any two parties are ready to settle in civil cases also, we try to settle in and such kind of example the cases we go for in village court also, they have settled it. But then when the village court settle it, somebody other party might back off from the execution of that cases. So we try to pitch in that cases also, which the village authority has given the settlement, and we tell them to come to the court so that it should be documented, and we are giving a kind of the award or from the our lok adalat, so as that the matter is final and it is not appeal. So it is the kind of the platform that this cases has to be settled and it is documented and the award has been passed by lok adalat. These are the cases of the civil cases which we can do it, and even the some kind of declaration cases that matter may be settled by them, and they when they approach, then we have given the settlement, just refer it to the proper jurisdiction of the court to pass a decree. So this can be done, but then whenever the case which matter can be settled also, other cases also, we try to pitch in the consumer cases also. So uh, these are the cases that I want to highlight that this should be settled. So many cases which cannot be settled in the kind of the cases also, which the matter can only be settled by litigation, and it has to be litigated. Then we go for litigation and refer it to the proper court. Otherwise, if we are trying to handle with some complicated issues of the legal confined with the litigation and can be only settled by the court and within the set matter. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting on this point also that what kind of cases that any person can apply for legal aid and what are those cases which legal services are not available. Thank you very much for highlighting on those points also, sir. As sir has previously highlighted that any person that a person who is eligible under Section 12 of the Legal Services Authority Act and whose annual income is annual income is within the 3 lakhs can get free legal aid counsel, free and committed legal counsel. So my next question is, can any person choose a lawyer if he or she is eligible under the free legal aid services?
Yes, there is the we have given a kind of retainers lawyer 3 4 LSC, and then we are trying to say that this is the lawyer best lawyer. We try to at the time of counseling, and they can choose any lawyer from that panel. We have the list of the panel lawyers who is the retainer who can be represented as a LSC. So one of the things that in my experience, one of the lawyers is saying that this lawyer should be removed, and then the I need this lawyer as a panel lawyer. So we I decide as a chairman on that issue, and then whenever the client approached to me, all the file also collected from the that existing lawyer and gave it to the one lawyer who he wants to choose. So that is given is free advice, and then for the lawyer that the client should be happy and the applicant should turn up. So we have done that also.
It means that any person who is eligible for getting the free legal aid services can choose his or
Correct.
her choice of lawyers in defending the case or in filing the case. Thank you very much. I think
Correct.
judges will definitely get this point also and will definitely approach the District Legal Services Authority for their grievances also. Uh, Now, sir, on behalf of the Legal Services Authority to Champur, also would like to know that when can a legal aid be denied or withdrawn? If once a legal application has been filed, can it be denied, or can it a person who is filing the submitting the application, can it be withdrawn?
Yes, definitely. We are also this is a retainer lawyer is also a practicing lawyer, and one is not happy with him, and then we are say if the application is coming to the chairman or secretary that it should be I want to withdraw it, I don't want this. Then we are taking an undertaking and writing from the that applicant itself, and then the case is withdrawn from that because he or she is capable of other choosing a lawyer or maybe some expertise kind of boutique lawyer he want to hire it, and initially that he wants to say that couldn't cover the fees, and then later on it has some it happened like that. So we are not in that hard and fast rule that should not be denied when someone asking for a withdrawal.
It means that if the eligible person who gets a free and committed legal aid counsel, and he or she is not happy with that provided counsel, then he or she can taken back his or her case record from that lawyer, and that lawyer can also be replaced. Thank you very much, sir. Now, lastly, as we have been discussing all these important point that I think today's viewer will definitely get benefits from today's talk show. Does National Legal Services Authority only provide legal aid? What are the field or what are the areas that National Legal Services Authority has been providing for the masses of the people? I think it will be my last question, and as I would like to sir, to highlight on this point also, so that today's viewer could get some ideas about what is National Legal Services Authority and what are the areas in which the National Legal Services Authority has been providing to the masses of the people.
Yes, time and again we have the Chief Justice of India as a patron and chief of the NALSA, National Legal Service Authority. It was constituted in way back when the act has come up, and then it was the heading by when at then Justice A.S. Anand. So he was the one who has given a spearheading of the legal representation, and he has given the he has introduced also legal aid council and paralegal volunteers for the all over the India, and then this has helped us the how to be the weaker section, and then who wants to go for a free legal aid should be assisted by dependent lawyer. In fact, this NALSA has given a time and again that apart from all that ADR, mediation, conciliation, arbitration, they have done also a social litigation. Social litigation in the fact that they have gone time and again to the Supreme Court, even their party or not, they also assisted as a amicus curiae, or whenever there is a social litigation in others, PIL also. For example, we have the writ petition at the Supreme Court of the Nipul Saxena case, that the women that victim compensation was drafted under that the Nipun Saxena, the Supreme Court cases. There is a writ petition number 565 of 2012. So time again they have proved that whenever there is a grievances at the last, and then it affected the woman, and then we have the victim this thing also, victim compensation cases, even when the NALSA, and then even under the state authorities also, that recently we have done even if anything to Scarlett regarding the victim compensation scheme. So even the district, we have directly right to the whatever the compensation is entitled as interim to the victim, then we give it to the for the going for the cases to the state government. So directly we cannot pursue with them, then the legal our state authority, we have sent it to the state authority so that it can escalate, that the payment should be done to the victim. So we have even when we pass by the concerned district judge or session judge regarding that compensation, we escalated to state authority Masalsa, so that the victim payment should be done. And so far as that the NALSA is providing many for the cases, that it is the history that they have created regarding the recognition of transgender, and the this is our the achievement of the NALSA, and hopefully it will do so, that NALSA will give all the PILs, and the later on many many issues of the social uh, uh, discrimination, and the PIL has been time and again in the Supreme Court. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Uh, I, on behalf of the District Legal Services Authority, Chochabu, once again would like to thank, show my gratitude to Sri Nongtumo Kritisan, District Assistant to Chochampur, for sharing such wonderful ideas and giving us a thoughtful uh, knowledge to on today's viewers. Sir, lastly, I would like to request sir to give some messages on today's viewers so that they could freely approach to the District Legal Services Authority. Sir, kindly give some messages regarding on today's topic.
As a chairman, I would like to say that on behalf of the DLSA, DLSA is for the people, and then for the who is the one who is not having a basic idea of the legal, and then they may approach any time to the DLSA, even a single kind of advices or anything for the for filing with the government schemes, and then whatever the issues is, so that you can spread to your all localities, so that it should be effectively available by all the citizens of Suchampur. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, sir has previously highlighted that sir would like to give some phone numbers so that easily so that the today's viewer could easily access. So kindly share those phone numbers, sir.
Okay, I'll just write down. I have the number. My personal number, I can give it as a chairman number: 76410 32375. DLSA office will be provided in the this thing by way of sending it to the at the end of this video. So the number is approachable for 24/7. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I, on behalf of the Civil Legal Services Authority, Sutra, once again would like to show my gratitude to Sri Kitichan, Nongtuman Kitichan, District Assistant Suchampur, for consenting on today's topic and sharing such a thoughtful and wonderful ideas on today's topic. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir and madam. I hope that through this program, the people of Churachandpur will be more aware about Dlsa, and our work will go better from now on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.